New and terrifying rise in anti-Semitism across the U.S., causing concern, even fear in the Jewish community. The recent anti-Jewish remarks by the entertainment mogul formerly known as Kanye West sent shockwaves through the community. A series of recent anti-Semitic incidents followed, and there are growing calls for businesses to drop West. Now, he is losing business opportunities in the entertainment and fashion industry as associates do try to distance themselves from him. Residents are reporting more anti-Semitic propaganda, though, showing up at Los Angeles homes. Newsy national correspondent James Packer joins us now live from Los Angeles. James, what are the latest developments now? More propaganda showing up?
Hey, Julie, yeah, fresh reports of flyers like the ones we saw earlier this week, the weekend, and late last week, showing up in people's mailboxes, on windshields in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles. That is just west of where I am, but very near Beverly Hills, where we had previous reports of these same kinds of flyers showing up late last week. Now, this comes at a time when increased concern among the Jewish community here and around the country is really getting to almost a boiling point, as we've seen these banners over the 405 freeway that you see on the screen here now. One of the busiest stretches of freeway in America, referencing Kanye West, the rapper who made those anti-Semitic remarks time and time again now in online posts and in interviews. And it follows a trend we've seen over years now, Julie. More than 2,700 anti-Semitic incidents in 2021, a record for the Anti-Defamation League since they started tracking those incidents in the early 1970s. And there is really a skyrocketing number of both anti-Semitic incidents and circulation of white supremacist propaganda since 2016. If you look at those numbers, you cannot deny the increase in those kinds of incidents. Experts fear that Kanye West, or Ye as he's now known, propagating these kinds of ideas has given a certain legitimacy to them and fueled extremist groups, mainstreamed these thoughts, if you will. Even Adidas, the sports apparel brand that had a partnership with him until this week, taking as long as it did to end their partnership after his comments, can be dangerous. We heard from a comms expert, actually, who says 3 weeks for Adidas to address this was an eternity.
Adidas just recently had their corporate inclusivity week, so all by coincidence here. So you've got what the brand stands for, what their code is, and what they mean to their consumers and buyers versus the bottom line, which is the fact that the deal that they've had since, I would say that 2013, 2014 with Ye has been an incredibly lucrative deal for them because Nike, had been pretty much eating their lunch. And so there is, I'm sure, that tug of war going on.
Well, that tug of war cost them precious time, and a lot of people still very unhappy with Adidas for having taken so long. We've seen videos now of people burning their Yeezy shoes in rage at how they responded to this, or didn't respond, rather.